Hi friends, welcome to a new vlog. It is Saturday. I worked all day in the salon and then Zane and I went and got dinner. Then I may or may not have swung by Ulta. I literally went in there to pick up a specific thing, but I ended up getting a few things. So I figured I would share them with you. I guess I could start with what I actually went in there for. It was this bump eraser from First Aid Beauty. I just feel like I have some areas on my skin that have been kind of bumpy and weird lately, so I think this scrub will help. It has really good reviews, so I'm gonna try this one out. But on to the fun stuff. I did restock on some sponges. I got some Real Techniques ones, just the regular one and the microfiber. I do like a microfiber sponge, but I have not tried the Real Techniques one, so I just figured this little set would be good. I picked up something I definitely didn't need, but it's been intriguing me ever since it came out. It's the new NYX Buttermelt Glaze. It's a soft glow skin tint with SPF 30. I picked the shade number 1, and it just seems like up my alley. Lightweight, glowy. We'll see how it goes. I am intrigued. And then most exciting, I picked up a couple things from Half Magic Beauty. I have been wanting to try this brand for so long. First, I picked up one of the glitter lip glosses. I have been told by so many of you that I would love the glitter lip glosses from Half Magic. The shades were all so pretty. Also, I did not know Ulta carried this brand in person, or else I probably would have gone sooner. I haven't been into an Ulta in a really long time. But I picked the shade Frosty Bitch. It's just a me shade for sure. They were all pretty, but this is just the most me. Just kind of like a sheer, sparkly champagne. Actually, I have nothing on my lips right now. What if I tried it on? Oh my goodness, that is so sparkly. I don't know how well you can tell, but that is so pretty. It doesn't feel gritty, which I really appreciate. I don't like when you can feel the glitter in a sparkly gloss. So far, I'm very happy with that. I also picked up one of the glitter packs. I picked up the shade, what are you? Dopamine Sparkle. This just seems like the best ultimate sparkly product to just like dust some extra sparkle onto my look. So it has like this little sponge, and the product is inside. Just like, look how sparkly. It's so pretty. It's the most gorgeous sparkly situation. Actually, I want to test just kind of dipping a brush in and seeing like, oh yeah, that just applies the most soft diffused sparkle. I have a feeling I'm gonna reach for this a lot just to dust extra sparkle onto my looks. I think that'll be quite fun. And then last, I picked up one of the glitter pills. This is in the shade Microcosm. It's very cute. Very, very cute. It's just like, you know, holographic sparkly. Again, I thought this would just be a cute addition to my looks where I can just add a little extra sparkle. That's so fun. I'm very excited about these. So yeah, that was my little Ulta haul. Wasn't intending on this when I walked into the store tonight, but that's just how it goes sometimes. But I'm actually this evening going to work on swapping my decor a little bit. I feel like now that it is March, it's time to put away the Valentine's Day, Halloween, spooky Valentine's, whatever you want to call my decor, and swap it out for my spring decor. Spring-a-ween, if you will, because I do a spooky spring sort of vibe. Like, yes, I have elements of like cutesy pastels, bunnies, little critters, but I also have, you know, like pastel tombstones and stuff like that. So it's kind of a mixture. I don't know if I'm gonna complete it tonight, but I figured I would at least start it. At the very least, I might just put away the Valentines and unpack the spring and do the rest tomorrow. Because I have had a long day today, honestly. It was a good day, but it was a long day. So I don't know how much stamina I have left, but I want to at least get the ball rolling, make tomorrow's life easier. I feel like some people are procrastinators. I swear I'm kind of the opposite. Like, I love to set myself up for success. If I can do something today to make future Betty Jean's life easier, I will. The problem with that is I feel like I'm always doing that. So future Betty Jean is always working for further future Betty Jean. Sometimes I need to learn to rest. I've been getting better, but not tonight. Also, by the way, I have the worst hiccups right now. Editing Betty Jean is gonna have a time with that. The amount of times I had to repeat myself because I had to stop and hiccup, like just now, is crazy. I get like chronic hiccups. Like, I don't just hiccup once or twice. I will hiccup for 30 minutes or more. Or like I just did again. Oh my goodness. Let's move on to the decor. Here's an overview of the before. So we have the coffee area. So I'm gonna exchange the cutie Valentine's mugs for my spring ones and switch out some of this red decor. Same with over here. For the most part, it's pretty normal, but I'm gonna swap out some of these things that are more in your face, like Valentine's-y. And of course, same with this table situation. In the living room, it's similar. We have like Valentine's blankets and just like a slew of little Valentine's-y things. I actually got this guy recently. He's gonna stay out. Little pom-pom-purr and is very spring mode right now, but I just didn't know where else to put him in the moment. Valentine's pillows everywhere, and then like a little bit of a Valentine's-y setup here too that I will swap out as well. And lots of unpacking. I'm finding all these like spooky spring mugs that we found this past Halloween season. Lots of our Joanna Parker springy stuff, cute pastel ghosties, then all of our other little critters. A mixture of cutie spring critters and pastel spooky. It's wonderful. Linda. Hey, sweetie. Oh. You boys playing? You boys playing in your new scratcher? Oh, Riku, you're so sweet. Absol. Hello. Clionadh. I did manage to get the decorating done last night. It's very cute. I will show you. So for the table, this is kind of just a mishmash of things that I didn't use other places. I mean, I have a couple Joanna Parker candy jars. This is a teapot, but it also has candy in it. And then just some other cutie little bunnies. I just love all the Joanna Parker stuff. This is a couple of years of collecting. I think I found most of that last year though at like Home Goods, and I did order some stuff online. This like accent wall, I kind of went for like spooky meets grandma trinkets. So there's like all these random little like grandma-y looking like bunnies and stuff, but also like a mixture of spooky. And I think it's very cute. I think it's fun and weird and wonderful. Coffee bar area is just the best. So I have like some springy mugs down here. I kind of scattered some like bunnies and stuff. I have more Joanna Parker here, bunnies, little like sugar holder and stuff like that. Some of my favorite mugs, kind of again, a mixture of like, you know, Spring-a-ween, some Joanna Parker. I think it all came together so cute. I love all these pastels. And then I kind of sprinkled some more like eggs and stuff on like the actual coffee area. And then the top shelf, I kept mostly the same, but I just swapped out the Valentine's-y stuff for, you know, some pastels and bunnies and things like that. Over here on this little bar, I kind of went for like pastel skulls and skeletons. That was kind of the vibe here. Like these creepy Joanna Parker little guys are so fun. I love them. I just added more springy looking florals to these planters over here. Living room, I just have kind of a mixture of like, you know, Spring-a-ween, pastel-y sorts of vibes. I just added some extra little trinkets on the end tables. Get these little cuties, the Cinnamoroll and the Pom Pom Purin. I love them. And then just some other cuties right here. Then my favorite part, I did this last year too, kind of like a bunny graveyard situation. I think it's so fun. And I've never done this before, but I already had these and I always had the spooky trees. And I thought like, what if I hung these little dangly eggs on the spooky trees? I think it's so cute. We have like, you know, the ghosties, pastel tombstones. Years of collecting. Most of this, like the spooky stuff specifically, I get during like Halloween season and I just save it. But like, I mean, I've collected these like stony guys and grass things for years. I did get this one recently at Home Goods. I love these little grass babies, but yeah, I think it all came together really nicely. It's very cute. We also are going to attempt a new hobby. Plants. I am notoriously, me and Zane both really, we are notoriously not good at plants. I feel like part of the problem is I just don't care that much, but I feel like mostly Zane and I have only ever tried succulents because we were told they're easy, but I've also been told that they're deceptively not easy. Like they're not as easy as people think. So maybe I'm not a total failure. Maybe succulents are just harder than I thought they would be, but I love tomatoes. Like more than anything. Like I could chow down on dozens of tomatoes a day, like cherry tomatoes specifically, but I love all tomatoes. I eat them all the time. And I was like, that would be such a useful thing to grow. Family members growing up would grow like cherry tomatoes and I just loved like eating them. It was always so tasty. So we bought some seeds in like little starter pots and starter soil. I have been texting Linda from Glitter Fallout all morning. Just asking her advice because I feel like she is so good at plants and she just knows all the things. And I've been watching so many videos this morning, but gonna start these little seeds. We'll see how we do. We're also, I think, gonna run to like Home Depot or something or Lowe's or something after we have lunch and get an actual starter tomato plant as well because Linda said that's very easy to do. So I think we'll do kind of both. We'll try the seeds and we'll try the plant and just see how it goes. So if you have any like helpful tips, I'm happy to hear it. I'm nervous because I don't know anything, but I've been told constantly that tomatoes are easy, so hopefully they will. And I feel like knowing that there's like a tasty snack for me at the end of this Maybe that'll motivate me to like take care of them and keep them alive. And if we get good at this, maybe we'll add more plants. I feel like the idea of growing like veggies and herbs and stuff like that sounds really fun and appealing, but we'll see. The planting saga is beginning. We'll see if I do well. Hopefully I don't kill them before they even have a chance to live. But we'll see. We're gonna take a little lunch break and then go to the store and see what we can do about some plants. Tomato plant has begun. We shall see between the seeds and this plant how it goes. Hello. We went to the movies. We saw Hard Eyes. It was actually really fun. It was one that I was gonna skip, but then I kept seeing people say that it was good, so I was like, I guess we should go see it. And it's not gonna be in theaters much longer, so it's like, I guess we'll go see it. And it was actually a really fun time. It was like the perfect combination between like cheesy rom-com meets campy horror. It was just like the best. So it was actually a really great time. But home now, I'm gonna pick out my next book because I finished my last read today. I'd read Caught Up, the third book in the Windy City series. So now I'm gonna move on to my next book. I think I might read a thriller. You saw my picking my TBR video. I put this Frida McFadden thriller on there, The Inmate. I think this is my next pick. This is the one I want to read this very moment. So I think I'm gonna head back downstairs, change, take off my makeup, and do a little bit of reading before I go to sleep. And today is over. I will check in with you again tomorrow. Hello, same spot, another day. It's just been a work day today. I've been doing lots of YouTube. I honestly can't believe the amount of stuff I've gotten done today, but I did so much editing. I've done some filming, things that you'll see on my channel soon. Very exciting stuff. And I realized I have some new makeup as well that I haven't shown you. So I figured maybe I could just show you the couple things. It's not that much stuff. I feel like the most exciting stuff I already showed you with the stuff that I bought at Ulta the other day, but I did get a couple packages over the last week as well that I figured I could unbox and share with you too. First is What's Up Beauty came out with new like pressed setting powders, and I got the shade Light they sent over. This embossing is so pretty with the butterfly. I really like that. I've used it a couple times now. I've just kind of like dusted it, you know, like along the perimeters of my face after I've like set my under eyes with loose powder. And so far I like it. I feel like I am just overall preferring a glowy pressed powder for when I do like a finishing powder like that, but I don't dislike this either. It's very lightweight. It looks good. I feel like everything just sits nicely. So this has been going well. I don't know if it's something that I'm like, oh my gosh, best powder in the world, but I don't really have any complaints either, if that makes sense. I also got this really fun package from Urban Decay. Caution, nudes inside. It's a bunch of like neutral colored eye pencils, which I use an eye pencil in my waterline every single day, so I'm always happy to have more. And I really don't have that many neutrals, and I do occasionally find myself like, oh, I don't have that right shade of brown for this look to smoke out, or even like a brightening shade. So this is pretty exciting, kind of just a mixture between like, you know, a white, a rich brown, more of a cool tone brown. This glowy peachy shade I think is really nice too. And then kind of more of like a lighter, just like brightening shade, and then more of like a, just like a lighter soft brown. I'm excited about this. Also got a little pencil sharpener, which probably a good thing. My current one, not that it's not usable, but this is old. This is probably like 8 years old, if not longer. And it is just grimy and nasty. So maybe it's time for a replacement. One of those things where I probably wouldn't have sought out to go get a new pencil sharpener, but since it was bestowed upon me, I will take it. The last thing I have is this One Size glitter setting spray. This is really fun. This is supposed to be like the glitter version of their iconic setting spray, which I have not used. I actually used it a little bit today, and you can maybe kind of tell there's like little sparkles all over my face. I want to like do more. Like, how glittery can I get? Let's find out. I have nowhere else to be tonight. I finished my work for the day. All right, let's glitter up. How glittery am I on a scale of 1 to 10? Very. The answer to that is very. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if you can tell. Let me shine my like flashlight on myself. Can you like see all the glitter that's on me? I like don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can like see all that sparkle on me now. That's hilarious. I think this is really fun actually. I played with this today and yesterday and just in like really small quantities, but seeing it in more of like an intense approach, I think that's really fun. It's actually very like whimsical fairy vibes. I feel like, I don't know, if I were to be doing like, I don't know, anything where I just want to feel a little more bedazzled. I think this is so fun. Like I could spray it all in my hair, my body. Like this isn't something I'm going to use every day, but I feel like for the right moments, this is going to come really in handy. And that's it. I told you it wasn't like a ton of things, but I figured I would still regroup because I typically do my unboxings with you. I did start using these without you though. Hence why I had some opinions already. But yeah, I got my work done. I managed to get all my YouTube work done. I'm even set up for tomorrow. Sometimes I like to pre-set up for whatever I'm filming the next day so that I'm prepared. You remember earlier in this video when I said I like to set up for future Betty Jean? I did it again. Like I was setting up all of my palettes because tomorrow I'm gonna film my top 10 palettes video for my main channel. Very exciting. The finale of the top 10 series is upon us. It was hard for me to decide what to do. Like it was easy but hard because I had more than 10, but then I just decided I just wouldn't repeat brands and I'll just like give those as honorable mentions if there was something that I would have included in the top 10, but it would have been a repeat. You'll see. That video will probably be on my main channel next week because I'm pre-filming it a little bit. But yeah, I did all my YouTube work. I did a workout. It's all been good and I think I'm actually done. So I think I'm just gonna go kind of hang out for the rest of the evening, you know, make dinner, might go on a walk, take Wanda on a walk again. And I do want to read some more. I got like, I don't know, 15% of the way through my book last night, The Inmate by Frida McFadden. So far it's pretty interesting. I could not tell you our main character's name if my life depended on it, but basically she's a nurse and she takes on this job at a prison near the town that she grew up in. And she didn't really want that job, but she kind of didn't have a choice. Like nobody else was hiring her. And then she runs into this guy, Shane, who was her boyfriend growing up, and she's the reason that he's in prison. So that's kind of crazy. And so far we're getting a little bit of flashbacks to like present time and then snippets of like the night that everything went down, which I don't know much yet because I'm still early in, but I'm very intrigued. That is just what I love about her books. I feel like her books are just so fast-paced and easy to fly through. If it wasn't like, you know, pretty much already bedtime by the time we got home from the movies last night, I probably would have read a bit more, but I honestly won't be surprised if I finish it tonight because her books are just very, very fast. So maybe I will regroup with you tomorrow on that, but yeah, I just wanted to check in, share some makeup things. Oh goodness, I literally can't stop thinking about Hello Kitty Island Adventure and also The Sims. I've been getting back into The Sims a little bit over the last week and it's like all I can think about now, especially with the new expansion pack coming out. It's the business and hobbies where you can like actually run a business from like your house if you want to. That wasn't a feature on The Sims 4 without mods until now. And there's also a couple new skills like pottery, which is so cute, and also tattooing, which is so cool. Like I just have visions of having like, I don't know, a fun cutie little tattoo artist. I think that would be so fun, like run my own little shop or something. We'll see. Sometimes I come up with these like ambitious goals in The Sims and then I'm like, where do I have the time to do this? Because like if you play The Sims, you know, like by the time you've like even made your sim, hours have passed. And then like building the place you want to live, or if you're like me, I like to do it a little rags to riches style. I like the struggle. I don't want to just like have everything immediately. Like I like to challenge myself a little bit. So like by the time I even get to the point that I'm like in the major gameplay where I'm like doing what I want to be doing, that's already taken a long time. So we'll see. I don't even know if I'm going to buy the pack the second it releases, but it is on my mind because I'm very excited about it. I feel like that'll be a very useful pack for me. But I'm gonna go get some dinner rolling soon. And maybe go on a walk before it gets too late. Good morning. I'm making a little drink. I really like the Tazo brand like chai latte concentrate. And when I was grocery shopping the other day, I saw that there was a chocolate chai version, which if you are playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure, you might know that Cinnamarol's favorite gift is a chocolate chai. So I just had to get it for him and just do half and half the chai concentrate and oat milk. And I just throw it in my frother. And I'm gonna go froth it now. You can come with me, I suppose. Just set it here, do the cold setting, because ours has a cold, hot, and super hot setting, so that's what I do, and I just let it do its magic, and then I'll pour it over ice. So yeah, good morning. I did end up finishing that book last night, by the way, The Inmate. It was fine. I feel like, I ended up giving it 3 stars. I feel like her books are just so incredibly fast-paced and bingeable. Like, I'm pretty sure I finished it in probably, like, the entire book probably took me 2.5 hours between, like, when I read a little bit 2 nights ago and then last night. So very fast-paced, very just easy and quick to consume. I just felt like overall the plot was kind of flat. And then the plot twists at the end of the book were very, like, I don't know, they just like didn't really hit that hard. But it was still entertaining enough of a read. So I call that a success, I suppose. At least even if it wasn't like, I mean, a 3 isn't a bad rating. I feel like a 3 is just kind of like, it was fine. It isn't something I'm like loving, but I didn't dislike it per se. It was fine. It was fine. But yeah, it's a new day today. Making my little drink, and then I'm gonna go put myself together. I did a workout this morning, so I'm gonna shower, do something with this hair. Look at my sleep braid. This braid barely survived last night, I swear. Do my makeup and get some work done today. I don't really have too much during the day that's exciting for you, just getting work done. I also did get one more package last night after I filmed that other unboxing from Ilia. It's 2 little complexion sticks. One is not gonna be my shade, it's 3W. I'll save that one for a friend. That'll just be slightly too dark and warm, and then the other one is 1N. This is supposed to just be like, I mean, it's described as a complexion stick, so I could use this as foundation, concealer. If I use like a darker shade, if I had access to that, I could use it as contour. But I am curious about this. So I'm gonna try this one out today, I think, and see how that goes. My drink is done. Figured the Hello Kitty cup would be most appropriate since this is a Cinnamoroll inspired beverage. And then keeping with the Cinnamoroll theme, I'm gonna use this cinnamon caramel cold foam on top. That's good. That's good. I feel like it has a good balance of just typical chai, but I can taste a little bit of the chocolate. It's not too overpowering by any means, but it's tasty. Good morning. Hi, Elon. You screaming? You got the screamies? Hear those birds? That's crazy, huh? Hi, Leela. Good morning, sweet girl. Good morning, sweet girl. Hi, sweet girl. You looking for some breakfast, Clionadh? Enjoy, sweetie. Absolutely. You like your little toy? You like your little scratcher? Is that so fun? What the? Riku! You guys hanging out in the window? Yeah, just so sweet. Hey, buddy. You guys enjoying?